when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's back to throw on second down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He wants to take the top off. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Snap it to the back. And they swarm him under.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Commodores! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. On the run, it's Selden. Just steamrolling the defense. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Split backs here. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Unloads it downfield. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that one's incomplete. They were just... They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Snags it over the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's 1st down time in Tennessee.
1st down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you've got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown ball. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Complete downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He finds his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna run it. It's O'Connell. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. They go to the draw. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Bailey. Pulls it in. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. Going up top on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right on target this time. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. And now they regain the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Caught behind the line. It's Selden. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
And it's picked off. Touchdown, Tennessee! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Commodores racing to the line in a hurry-up. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it down the left side. Takes it the other way. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown ball. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? He's going up top. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown doors. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. That last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back, and they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Nice job by the defense understanding where the goal line is, sitting on the goal line, making sure they didn't let anybody get open in the end zone. The quarterback had to try to force.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And they completion. The Commodores want to crank the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can't. He's going to throw deep right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give and tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Quarterback will audible. They'll put the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it down the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Using the quick game. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.